to the car. They handed him the reins. They handed him full control of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with this move right here.
It was in the contract for Lovie Smith that he had final say in personnel decisions.
Yes.
Now, according to some people, he still deferred a lot to Jason Light.
Absolutely.
He trusted Jason Light, but you're still not truly the GM when somebody has in a clause in their contract above you that I can overrule.
Yes, you're right about that, Doug Lace. And now...
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Morning Glory. My name is Eddie Law. Hey, what up, Jay? How you doing, man? My name is Eddie Law. This is the Morning Glory, my friends. If it looks a little different in here, it's because the guy that hit me, what was it, like 3 weeks ago? That hit my truck and basically jammed my right door shut. Their insurance finally got back to me, so my truck's in the shop, getting that door replaced, fixed, making it look beautiful once again, so I can be proud of my truck. What's up, Andy? So I can be proud of my truck again instead of getting super depressed every time I leave work and seeing that right side all fucked up. But meanwhile, they gave me a loaner, and it's not bad. It's a Dodge Ram truck. Supposedly, I didn't know this shit. Supposedly, insurance companies give you the equivalent of whatever of your vehicle, or as close as they can get to it, in a rental, right? So I have a pickup truck. They give me a pickup truck, which I'm pretty happy with because I'm a pickup truck guy. I'm more comfortable when I'm higher up in a big vehicle. Anyway, so it looks a little different in here, and I'm still getting used to this shit. So, anyway, a couple things real quick on some football / Chuck Egg. Lovie Smith got fired late last night by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which I once again say, hey, what up, Daniel? But the Lovie Smith gets fired by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers late last night, and once again I say, who are you going to replace him with? Who the fuck's out there? You know what I mean? Makes zero sense. Some people are talking about Dirk Cutter. If you know anything about Dirk Cutter, just go back and see what he did with Arizona State when he was in college coaching. Okay? And you tell me if you think he can actually be a head coach of a pro team. Fuck out of here with that. Anyway. Oh, jeez. So MMA, we finally get the answer we've been looking for at least for Holly Holm. She will be fighting. Something went down with what? With Lovie Smith? Probably. I don't know. Tampa Bay's been like, for a long time, right? Ever since, the Warren Sapp years and Rondé Barber and all those guys. And then Super Bowl and all that. But, they screwed the team up. Jason Light's the GM there. I think it's on him. I really do. But the Glazers, who own the team, and Light are like really good friends. They're like really close friends. So it's gonna be a while before that guy gets fired, unless he royally fucks up the draft this year, and the Bucks are even worse. Which I don't know how he could do. I'm pretty sure they got a high draft pick again. Anyway, Holly Holm's gonna fight. Dana White finally gave the fucking word about how Holmes gonna have a fight before the Ronda Rousey rematch. So of course the immediate questions are, who's it gonna be? And of course the overwhelming answer, I guess, or the overwhelming choice from fans and other people and analysts and shit is Miesha Tate. I think she fights Tate so she can stop crying for now. Yeah, for once. Yeah, maybe. I can see that happening. To be honest with you, I'm a guy that likes a little bit of chaos in sports. That likes a little bit of controversy. And if Miesha Tate doesn't get the title shot, I have a really good laugh. I have a good laugh. I'm sorry. I don't hate Miesha Tate. I don't dislike her. Oh, Tate's going to give her a good fight. No, for sure Tate will give her a good fight. You know what I mean? But I would not be mad if it's Amanda Nunes or if it's Kat Zingano. Tate's going to be mad if it's either one of those girls and not her. But I would not be mad if it was Kat, and I would not be mad if it's Nunes, but I'm pretty sure it'll be Tate. I mean, it's kind of it makes sense, I guess, as far as Tate was supposed to get the last shot, and Holm took it from her. Maybe they throw someone that nobody expects so it can be an easy one. I don't know, man. I expect Holm to beat Tate. I expect Holm to knock Tate out, in fact. Mind you, Miesha Tate's going to try to do what she likes to do, which is take girls down and ground and pound, right? I think Holm has shown the ability to stick and move, so I don't think she'll be able to take her down. So she doesn't take much damage and be ready for UFC 200. It depends on when they make that fight. If they don't make that fight for, you know, look, they have cards filled up until February 27th. So March, I think, will be the earliest we get a Holly Holm fight. Okay. April, May, and I think UFC 200 is July or June. So it's I find it hard to believe that she'll make UFC 200. I think the reason why they're doing this move is because they know Rousey's not going to be able to be ready for July. Okay, then maybe then you know there might be a possibility there for Holm Rousey at UFC 200. But I don't know. Imagine if Miesha Tate wins. If Miesha Tate beats Holly Holm and is the UFC champ, that UFC 200 is going to be weird. Because you know they already got Ronda Rousey, you know, bookmark for that shit, for sure. What did I think about Lawler Condit? Super close fight. Condit took 1-4, Lawler took 2-5, and the third round was insane. I gave Condit the fight against Lawler, by the way. Lawler didn't do enough for me. Do you know what? I don't know about that. It depends on how you judge fights. If you judge them by the amount of strikes and all that and stuff like that, then yeah, Condit won for sure. But if you do it by the kind of damage that those strikes cause, what they call the effective striking, then Lawler took it barely. I still give it to Condit as well. Both when I watched it live and I watched it like 3 more times after that. And then I watched the third round a whole bunch. If Miesha beats Holly, I will eat Fred's man bun. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen either, don't worry. Hey, so do fighters get penalized for wearing Reebok competitors on the embedded? No, because that's a good question. I don't think so. Hi. But I don't think they get fined for wearing on embedded. I think they only get fined if they wear it on fight week. You know what? That's a good question. That might be it. That might be an issue right there, huh? Because I think fight week is when they need to wear Reebok shit and fight night. I'm pretty sure. So anyway, yeah, you know, I had Condit winning that fight. I had Condit winning that third round as well. Barely, mind you, but I had him winning that as well. But you know, I wasn't mad at the decision. So, because Rockhold and Lawler are sponsored by Adidas Combat Sports. Yeah, but I don't think they wore any Adidas on fight week. Yeah. So, anyway, yeah, I had Condit winning barely. I'm not mad at Lawler winning that decision. It was a really close fight, and I'd love to see a rematch. But at least no, but they did on embedded. Yeah, you know what? Those two might have been fine too for that, or you know, whatever. So I know Cerrone was one. He had a patch on his shorts from what I read. Had a patch on his shorts for some shit, and he got fined. So yeah, I think he was one. Maybe Rockhold and Lawler were the other two, unless they worked something out with the UFC. Which who knows? Mind you, Rockhold didn't give a fuck, and Lawler probably didn't even pay attention. Anyway. So yeah, I want to see a rematch as well. If at least to keep Condit in combat sports. I don't want the guy to retire. If he does, he does. You know, he's 31 years old. He's been fighting for 15 plus years. At some point, that's going to wear on you. But, you know, he left part of himself in the octagon for sure. Yeah, I wonder if he'll be able to keep fighting. So he said UFC called him and asked him to fight at 170. I didn't know he relied on IV. Yeah, he got permission though, didn't he? He got permission for this last one. So maybe, yeah, Cerrone. Yeah, apparently Cerrone got permission to use an IV. So you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking he got permission for it, and the UFC told him, hey, this is the last time you fight at 155. And Cerrone was like, all right, that's fine. It's a title fight, cool. So had Cerrone won, you know, he might have gone for one more time at 155 to defend. That's about it. He says he walks around at 175. All right, well then time to get in the fucking weight room with John Jones. Let him get in the weight room with John Jones. Do some deadlifts. Do some cleans. Do some squat cleans. Some overhead squats. Get nice and strong at 160. Because at 170, those guys are a motherfucker. Yeah, but then them getting fight is stupid. It really is. You're already paying him dog shit, and then you gotta take away the little bit of dog shit you gave him. Stupid. Holly Holm, the Reebok thing. Oh, Juliana Pena. And you know what? To me, it doesn't even bother me that someone released the phone call, the 911 call from the bar, saying that, you know, they're fucking crazy. They're professional fighters. Who gives a shit? What bothered me is the fact the MMA quote unquote, you know, credible sites are picking up TMZ shit now. Nothing by the UFC yet. They're probably, you know, still, you know, gathering facts, and what they usually like to do is wait for the justice system to work itself out. I think she's supposed to be in court this last week, so I don't know what happened. The funny thing is, MMA journalists won't follow up on shit like that, but if TMZ releases a fucking audio tape or some bullshit of a 911 call, they'll post it all over their fucking website, you know. So that shit's stupid. By the way, the fact that Fox Sports has TMZ Sports fucking bothers me. Can't wait to see Cruz and Dillashaw interview. Did you see the one during the pay-per-view? The pay-per-view, because that was fucking awesome. Cruz fucked this kid up. You know what Dillashaw showed? Dillashaw showed he's not that smart. He's not quick on his feet. He's not quick mind-wise. He's not witty. He's not quick. He was like, you know what? I'm not even talking anymore. And Cruz goes, yeah, you are. We're talking right now. We have to do this. We have to talk. We're gonna fight. That's the same interview. They're gonna show her pretty soon. Okay, yeah. They're gonna show. Okay, yeah. Yeah, definitely watch that shit, dude. That shit was pretty good. Cruz he's gonna for sure talk circles around TJ. TJ's not that smart, man. He's not that bright. If anything, he's kind of, he comes off as kind of dumb. Nice kid, but he comes off as kind of dumb. And almost like he's like a 5-year-old. But I agree with Andy. TJ's fucked. Cruz is gonna mentally destroy him, and when it comes to the fight, he is in deep shit. He didn't have much response for what Cruz had to say. No, of course not. Cruz is an intelligent person. TJ's not. It's that easy. And I'm not even shitting on TJ. It's just the fucking. It's just what it is. I mean, if you guys remember Brock Lesnar after he beat who did he fuck? Shane Cartman? No. He beat somebody. He looks up at the sky and he goes, "God bless you, God." Like he said, remember he said that shit, and everyone looked around like, what? God bless you, God. I'd like to thank God. God bless you, God. Okay, all right, Brock. You know, just because they're professional athletes don't mean they're smart. You know. Hell, fucking the best example I have that I can actually say I fucking know for sure is Rob Gronkowski. I went to school with this motherfucker, and he's dumb as a rock, but he's a great tight end for the NFL. Big dude, perfect hands. He scored I think he has like a ridiculous amount of touchdowns with Tom Brady now. So, yeah. But yeah, Gronkowski's a dipshit. He's a dumbass. Kind of a douchebag, by the way. But that's just, that was back in college. Maybe he matured a tiny bit. Yeah, no, TJ's not that quick. Brock's definitely not that quick, obviously. God bless you, God. I still laugh about that. There's a lot of dudes out there that are just weird. Anyway, it's raining out here in Arizona again. California's getting flooded, which is a fighting part to me. So you think Cruz wins the title back? I think Cruz wins it convincingly. I think Cruz is gonna, dance circles around TJ and fuck him up, flip him and Dwayne Ludwig got off on his way out with the belt. Like, you fucking posers try to fucking steal my style and shit. Can't even do it right. This is like, Cruz is gonna show TJ how to do his style correctly. Kenny Florian thinks Cruz is still the champ because he really didn't lose that belt. Of course he didn't lose that belt. He got stripped due to injury, but he got stripped. But you know what's going to piss me off is for the next week or so, and during that fight card, it's going to be the entire until the fight, even when the fight happens. You know how Goldberg says, anytime someone gets a takedown, anybody, by the way, anybody gets a takedown, and this son of a bitch goes, let's say it's, who's the least person to wrestle? Let's say Nate Diaz goes for a takedown and takes somebody down, right? He'll be like, Nate Diaz embracing the grind. Like, oh God, stop, motherfucker. That fucking kills me every time he does it. I'm like, really? Goddamn it, Goldberg. Anytime someone goes for a takedown or does any kind of wrestling move, he just says their name and embracing the grind. Like, dude, it doesn't make you sound cool. It doesn't make you sound cool. Stop, man. Just fucking do your job. You're a technician. Your job is to introduce fighters, introduce Joe Rogan, say a couple things here and there, talk about stats, point out shit on the screen, and that's it. Cruz will light him out with rabbit punches, 100%. Wish that card wasn't on a Sunday. Me too, be honest with you. I wish it was a Saturday card, but it's not. So it's a Sunday card, and it's actually pretty late. For the West Coasters, they get it the best. They get it an hour before I do. I get it okay. I mean, I don't mind staying up that late. For the East Coasters, it fucking blows. So that card's gonna go up to 1 in the morning. They're gonna lose a lot of people for sure. Yeah, the Sunday thing, it blows, man. But I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, someone correct me if I'm wrong. There's football on, like college football on pretty soon, next weekend, right? I'm pretty sure there's college football game next weekend. Title game here in Phoenix. Bama and fuck, who is it? Whatever. But I don't know what they're doing on Sunday, to be honest with you. Clemson, thank you. And Clemson's got a chance, but I don't think they win that game. I haven't made my pick yet, but I find it hard to think that Clemson's gonna win that game. But we'll see. I want Clemson to win. I don't like Nick Saban at all, who's the head coach of Alabama. But I just don't think they'll be able to do it. I really don't. How are my sons doing? Asshole, you know how the fuck they're doing. Don't ask me a bullshit ass question like that, motherfucker. God damn it. You see my reaction? I immediately get angry when anyone brings up the Suns. Okay? You know good and goddamn well how they doing. Fuck. But they're doing awful. That's what they're doing. They ain't doing shit. Now, this you can relate to every sport. I don't mind if my team loses, and especially during the regular season, right? You know, I know I got the Cardinals, but even then, it still fucking bothers me. But here's the thing, I don't mind if my team loses. I really don't. It's called a game. It's called competition. It's how it works. But when my team loses, and loses with a lack of effort, like they barely fucking try. They barely fucking try to be. Who you picking as a sleeper team? The Suns? Fuck out of here with that. It's not happening. But when you lose and it's a lack of effort, that's what pisses me off. Cardinals are not a sleeper team, sir. They're legit. Don't give me that sleeper team shit. A sleeper team would be Seattle. All right, that's a sleeper team, my friend. Don't give my Cards some credit, my friend. Don't give me that bullshit sleeper team. Out of here. They're legit. They got a shot. Sleeper team that I'm afraid of is Seattle. Yeah, they have a first round bye. They don't play this weekend. Saturday we get 2 games. Sunday we get 2 games, and we get the divisional rounds out of that, and then we get the conference championships, and then the Super Bowl. So, Super Bowl after the Pro Bowl. Anyway, but yeah, fuck, man. You got me depressed on the Suns and shit. Or all pissed off about it. Fucking, here's the thing. And they need to fire the head coach for sure. But if you fight, play basketball, play soccer, play football, and you lose, with a lack of effort, I can't support you. It's hard to support you. And the Suns, when they lose, they put zero effort. The other night they scored fucking 25 points against the Lakers in a fucking half. Nobody does that. And nobody in the Suns are known for scoring. The team Phoenix Suns known for scoring. And they couldn't do it. It's awful. Who do I think moves to LA? Chargers, Raiders. They have a bigger, I think Chargers, Raiders. Look, the Rams have a proposition to build a $1 billion state. The city of St. Louis has put together a proposition to build a $1 billion stadium, right? Yeah, that one game, dude. Chill. That doesn't mean anything. In the NBA's 82-game season. All right? One don't mean shit. But the Rams, St. Louis has put together some kind of proposition to build a $1 billion stadium to keep the Rams. Meanwhile, Cardinals and Raiders are working together to build a giant stadium in LA. Okay? It's going to be Raiders, Chargers. And look, don't get it twisted. The fucking Rams, was it Cronky? I forget his fucking last name. But the owner of the Rams, he ain't trying to move to LA because, St. Louis won't get us a stadium. He wants to move to LA because big, giant fucking market. He wants to get the fuck out. He's been wanting to get out of St. fucking Louis forever. He wants a big market. He wants that money. He wants a bigger share. He wants to be in a big market. He wants to take, get some of that San Fran money, some of that Oakland money. I wish San Antonio can get a team. We have the Alamo Dome for nothing. Yeah, but we also have a small market. It works for the Spurs because the Spurs are smart with their money. Yeah, you're not gonna get anybody though. Like I really don't see you guys getting anybody. And the Alamo Dome's kind of old, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't it old? It's pretty old. So they would have to knock that bitch down and rebuild it fucking brand new. They renovated. Yeah, but you know, these days with professional teams, it's not about renovation anymore. It's about brand new and latest technology. That's what happens here in Phoenix. You know, they were like, oh, we need to build a new stadium and shit and whatever, and they added a tax or something to some fucking thing here to help pay for it. But they were playing at Arizona at Sun Devil Stadium in Tempe. It's a tiny stadium by NFL standards for a long fucking time. And then they built this thing. It's like the latest fucking thing. And so, you know, renovations ain't gonna cut it for anybody, man. If you remember the Seattle Key Arena in Seattle, they renovated over and over and over again, and they still moved that team to Oklahoma City. So, anyway, combat sports stuff. I can't think of much going down this week. There was something that was gonna happen, but I can't fucking remember it. That's what they did when they built the AT&T Center. Raise taxes. Yep, that's how it works. You know what? I don't fucking understand that. Anybody can get an opinion on this. Billionaires and millionaires and billionaires having to get the cities to add a tax to the people to pay for a fucking stadium is stupid. Their argument is always, oh well, we put the stadium here and all the businesses around are gonna benefit. Yeah, but you still gotta tax everybody? You know what I mean? Like, I never understood that. I don't like that shit. The Suns are about to go through it. Please believe the Suns are about to get into a more than likely ugly fight with Phoenix to build them a new stadium. They think that fucking the Talking Stick Resort Arena is old. You know, the one thing I didn't like about Duncan, he said he would leave if SA didn't build an arena. They told him to say that. Believe me, Duncan would never do that. They told him to say that shit. Yeah. So you know, I don't like billionaires having to get cities to pay for half a stadium or even most of the stadium. You know, Seattle. That's the reason. One of the reasons that it didn't happen in Seattle is because there were actually people got pissed off and put together committees. They put together committees in Seattle to stop the city from giving the Seattle Supersonics money to build a new stadium, right? Part of the reason why the team was sold and the supposed reason why they moved the team. But then that team was going to move anyway to Oklahoma City. So, you know, it kind of is what it is on that. But, you know, Raiders and Chargers will go to LA more than likely. I don't know what they'll call them. You know what I mean? Like, are you going to call them the Los Angeles Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers or something? We're getting a new franchise soccer team. Cool story, bro. I don't know. MLS is not that big yet. Hopefully it will get big, but I don't think it is. Oh, it's a league under MLS. Oh, well, there you go. Nobody here cares for soccer. They will. There's a lot of Latinos around. I like playing soccer. And I only watch it for the World Cup. As far as you know, the Chicago Red Bull or the New York Red Bulls or whatever they fucking call them or whatever the fuck the team names are. I can't do it. The LA Galaxy. By the way, might be the gayest name you could have picked out for a soccer team. The LA Galaxy. I expect dudes to run on the field with, you know, spirit fingers and shit. Galaxy or some shit, you know? That's so stupid. Anyway, I got tickets to see Russell Peters this weekend. And I'm excited as fuck about that. Russell Peters is hilarious as fuck. Proper football is shite. I'm with you on that. Like I said, I like playing. I don't like watching it. We have a lot of Mexicans here, though. There was a 50,000 plus in the Mexico using on the Dome. Yeah, no, here they've had like 2 or 3 here in the University of Phoenix Stadium, and I went to one of them, and it was stupid. Now the funny thing is, the announcers on television, that my friend texted me, like, hey, the announcer just said it's 50-50 Americans and Mexicans, and I go, bro, there's like 5 Americans here, and everyone else is Mexican. There's like a million Mexican flags and one little stick with an American flag on it. I'm like, so those motherfuckers down in that section better shut the fuck up, because they will get massively murdered. The fucked up part, USA won that game, and you just saw that little group of people run out the fucking building, like anyone's gonna give a fuck to do anything. It was look, those games, unless it's a World Cup game, those games are just an excuse to drink for everybody. So, you know, see what time it is or what to go. Yeah, I gotta go. All right, I think USA won the game here as well. Yeah, USA's they always fucking pull it off against us for some reason, in the recent future. So that fucking blows. Anyway, gotta get out of here, fellas. I gotta get to work. Did you start making a murder? No, I did not. Fuck. I did. You have a good one too, Daniel. Last night, I went to go work out and I came back and I literally pulled up Netflix. I'm about to go look for it, and my nephew came over. So I'm not watching Making a Murder with my nephew, a 3-year-old running around. You have a good one too, Jay. So I'm gonna start it tonight, hopefully, and hopefully I don't get stuck and staying up to 3 in the morning watching it. If I feel like I'm getting stuck, I'm gonna start on Saturday. I'm gonna wait till Saturday. Have a good one, Andy. If I feel like I'm getting stuck, I'll start making a murder on Saturday, because I will lose my shit. And Mike, you have a good one too. All right, fellas, gotta run. You guys all have a wonderful day, wonderful night, wherever you're at. And remember, one day closer to death, so make it count. Breaking the Law with Eddie Law, of course, it's going on tonight. We'll be talking NFL, NBA, MMA, of course, and a couple stories here and there that are a little weird from what I've read about them. If they don't turn out to be fucking good stories, I'm not gonna talk about it. But from what I saw on the little preview, it was pretty crazy. So, all right, you guys have a wonderful day. I'll catch you guys later. See ya.